Hi, over the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how busy women just like you are losing weight and keeping it off without endless dieting. Just like Candice here, 30 pounds gone for good. She has gone on to maintain that for over 6 years, and I mean, she looks incredible, but more on Candice later. So, if like Candice, Kerry, or hundreds of other of the ladies that I have worked with, you have been trying to lose weight for years and nothing seems to stick, this video is going to be the one that changes that entirely for you. I'm going to show you exactly how ladies just like you are losing 15 to 30 pounds in 90 days or less without restrictive diets, without giving up wine on a Friday, and without spending 2 hours in the gym that they simply don't have time for. So, who am I? I'm Hannah, the founder of Featherstone Fitness, and before this, I spent years as a corporate lawyer. Long hours, take-out dinners, no time, no energy, and frankly, a body that I just didn't recognize. So, I'm not coaching you from a place of theory. I built the system that I wish had existed. I tested it on myself first, and now thousands of women have gone through this exact same system and have achieved the most remarkable weight loss success. I'm talking lawyers, consultants, finance, tech, founders, CEOs, women in every single industry that you could have thought of, but all of them have one thing in common. They don't have spare hours. They entertain clients, they travel, they want date nights with their husband, and they still want to feel strong, confident, and happy in their own skin. So, over the next 10 minutes, I'm going to walk you through three things. Why almost every diet that you have tried has failed, and why that's not your fault. The actual strategy behind real sustainable fat loss with women in demanding careers or that have really, really busy lives. And the four pillars that my clients use to lose the weight and keep it off for good. And stick with me here, because this just might be the most simple system you have ever seen for weight loss before. And here's just a couple and a few snapshots of the kind of progress that can be achieved. These ladies, they're remarkable, but they're not special. They are ladies just like you in real demanding careers. They are not influencers, they're not gym rats, they don't spend all of Sunday meal prepping. They have just chosen to follow a system designed for their real life. And the results, they're pretty remarkable. So let me guess what your week looks like right now and why you're probably feeling quite stuck. You don't have enough time, your energy crashes by 3 to 4 p.m. You've got no clarity on what actually works because every app, PT, podcast, diet, reel, everything tells you something different. You keep losing and regaining the same 15 to 20 pounds year after year. So if that's you, you're not the exception, you are the rule, and this has nothing to do with your willpower. And what you really want and what feeds through every single woman that I speak to every single day, all of them, or almost all of them, want the same three things: to feel confident in their skin again, in the dress, in the meeting, in the jeans on date night, in the photos that they want with their families. But right now, they're always the designated photographer. They want to lose weight in a way that actually lasts, not another 12-week sprint that they think, I can't wait to be done with this, and to feel healthy, energized, and in control around food, not constantly negotiating with it, to silence the food noise, to get rid of the decision fatigue that surrounds something that should be really, really enjoyable. And the cycle that I see basically all of these women in is Monday morning, motivated. You start a restrictive plan, low carb, 1200 calories, whatever it is. You lose a few pounds in week one. You feel great. Then a client dinner happens, a late night, a holiday. You fall off, you feel guilty. You quit. 2 months later, you've gained it all back plus a few extra pounds. So you start again, but you go harder this time, more restrictive, same result. That's not a willpower problem, that's a strategy problem. Restrictive plans are designed to fail in the life that you actually live. And the way out is not another diet. It is stopping the search for a quick fix entirely and building something that you can do on your worst week. The ladies that do the best with me start when life is hectically busy. They've got a vacation next week, they're traveling for work this week, and they've got an array of client dinners. Sustainable fat loss for busy professional women just like you comes down to four things. And when you get these right, the weight comes off, stays off without you having to even think about it. So the four pillars of this are the foundation that creates every single transformation that you see across every single platform that I am on. The first of those is nutrition built around your real life. Number 2, smart, efficient training. Number 3, lifestyle and recovery. And number 4, mindset and identity. And I'm going to walk you through each one. Nutrition built around your real life. So most diets fail because they were built for someone who doesn't exist. Someone with no client dinners, no travel, no stress, no kids, no family life, nothing. So instead of cutting food groups out, what we focus on is protein and fibre as your 2 non-negotiables at every meal. Get those right and you stay full. Protect your muscle, your cravings drop within a week, your bloating goes within the space of about 5 days. And that means you can still go for your steak dinner. You can still have a glass of wine. You're not eating sad chicken and broccoli out of a Tupperware in the office. You're learning how to eat in the real world without sabotaging your goals. Second, smart, efficient training. Cardio is not your answer. Hours on the treadmill is not your answer. Realistically, you only have 3 to 4 windows or hours within a week where you can work out. Most of my clients do not have any more than that. You cannot afford to waste a single session. And what that means is we need to prioritize our strength training 3 to 4 times a week, 30 to 45 minutes. That's it. Strength training is what gives us the tight, lean, toned physique, protects your metabolism whilst helping you lose fat because we're building lean muscle. It's the single biggest factor in long-term body composition change. So what I do is draw up a personalised plan that fits your schedule, gym, home, hotel room, when you're travelling. So training works around you, not the other way around. Lifestyle and recovery, and look, this is the pillar that everybody skips, and this is the reason that most women plateau. Sleep, stress, steps, hydration. If you're sleeping for 6 hours, slamming 3 coffees, sitting at your desk for 10 hours, getting through the day by drinking diet soda, managing chronic stress, your body is in survival mode. It will hold on to fat no matter how clean you eat. So I focus on small, non-negotiable lifestyle anchors, 5,000 steps, a 10-minute morning walk before screens, a wind-down routine. And yes, this sounds so simple, but they're often what unlocks the results when everything else couldn't unlock those results. And the final area, the pillar that helps you keep the weight off for good. If you still see yourself as someone who's always trying to lose weight, the woman who tries diets and fails, you will constantly be in the loop of losing weight and gaining it back forever. The women who lose the weight and keep it off are the ones who shift their identity. They become somebody who trains, somebody who eats with intention, somebody who doesn't negotiate with food every single day. So I work with you on your self-talk, your all or nothing thinking, the perfectionism that comes with being a high performer, because the same brain that's running your career is what is getting in the way of your body. And once you redirect that energy, everything changes. So the formula for success is this. And when you put the 4 pillars together, the daily formula is actually really simple. We eat 3 meals built around protein and fibre, 3 to 4 strength sessions a week, 5 to 8,000 steps per day, 7 hours of sleep, a weekly check-in to course correct before things drift. That's it. That's the formula. It's not sexy, it's not complicated, but it works every single time on every single woman who gives enough time for it to be implemented. And you might be thinking, but I already do all of those things. I guarantee there is some part of that that is missing. And that's okay, because when we correct that, guess what? The results come through thick and fast, and you will be in a completely different position. So before I move on, I just want to kill the most common things that are either rolling around your mind right now or things that you've heard that are just keeping you stuck. Yes, you can travel and lose weight. My clients do it constantly. You can eat out, you can drink, you can still get results. Absolutely. You don't need to work out for an hour every single day. 30 to 45 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week is plenty. Carbs are not the enemy. In fact, they are essential for the progress we want to see. Fat is not the enemy. Gluten isn't the enemy unless you're celiac and we can work through individual dieting preferences. And you definitely don't need to fix your hormones before you start. In fact, in 95% of cases, your hormones aren't the problem, your strategy is. So I promised you we were going to come back to Candice. She's not an influencer, a gym rat, or a meal prep professional. She's a CEO of an environmental company, £30 down, kept it off for 6 years, and can now do pull-ups at the age of 50. I mean, she looks phenomenal. But the best part, we went from 25 years of being the woman that was stuck and always dieting to breaking free from that, to finally achieving a body that she is proud of. Or Kerry, who is now in better shape in her 50s than she was in her 30s. We ditched endless hours on the treadmill. We ditched saying no to date night with hubby. We do all of those things. We drink wine. We go out for dinners. We work out 3 to 4 days a week from home for 30 to 45 minutes. She looks incredible. And she said, even when I look in the mirror, I don't recognise the lady because I can't believe how strong, lean and toned she looks. And I mean, she looks amazing. And Catherine came to me. She's a HR director. She was getting up at 4 a.m. before her kids to get workouts in, to get her meal prep in. I stripped it all away and said, we're going to eat the same as the family. We are going to work out way more efficiently. And that's exactly what we did. We went on to do a body recomposition. And I had to apologise to her because none of her gym kit fitted 5EN. But I guess there are worse problems to have. But the best part for me, she has switched off the food noise. She switched off the decision fatigue that surrounds food. And we have been able to maintain that for the last 5 years. So you really do have two paths forward. Option one, you take what you've learned in this video, go and piece it together yourself. And honestly, if you've got time and discipline, you will make some good progress that way. Option two, let me build this around you. Give you the exact plan, accountability and the support so you can press what could take 2 years of trial and error into about 12 weeks of actual results. And both are valid. Most of the women I work with have chosen option one for years before they come to me. And what they all say themselves when they refer 3, 4, 5 other ladies my way is, I just wish I had done this sooner. If I had cracked that code sooner, I'd be so much further ahead. And I want you just to sit for a moment. Imagine where you could be in 6 months from now if you actually commit to this. Down 20 plus pounds, stronger than you've been since college, a lean, toned, tight body. You're confident in a dress, in a meeting, on the beach. You're enjoying wearing jeans at dinner without thinking, I've got to undo this button, they're so uncomfortable. You're not thinking about food constantly. You're sleeping properly and you're losing weight naturally. Training in a way that energizes you instead of draining you. You're not waking up tired every day, and that version of you exists. She's just on the other side of a real strategy. So when you work with us, here's what we'll do, and you'll notice this maps directly into the 4 pillars I just walked you through. For pillar 1, I will build you a fully personalized framework around your schedule, your travel, your meals out. For pillar 2, I will craft you a strength-based program that fits your time. Whether you are working out at home, at the gym, or in a hotel room, I will do this and do as many iterations of it as we need to make sure we can stay consistent regardless of what is going on in your life. Your only mission, tell me what's going on and I'll do the hard work for you. For pillar 3, I'll put your lifestyle anchors in place, sleep, steps, recovery, and hold you accountable to them weekly. And for pillar 4, I will coach you through the mindset side, the self-talk, the all or nothing thinking, to make sure you are the woman that has the identity shift so you lose weight and you keep it off for life. Plus, of course, weekly self-reflection check-ins, direct access to me and the team, and an amazing community of women in the exact same position as you. So I hope you got real value from this. Things that you can take and start using today, whether you speak to me or not. But if you would like to explore working with me, there is an application form below this video. It's not a sales call. That's just not how I operate and how I've operated for the last 7 years. It's a conversation to see whether what I do makes sense for you in the context of your real life. And if it does, we can then come up with an approach that fits you best. So if you want to explore what that looks like, click the application below, fill that in, and let's have a little conversation around that. And hopefully I will see you soon. And most of all, I wish you all of the very best success and know that you really can do this.